In the past, this is Black Light. In the past, I gave you suggestions about starting your own little business and little simple things where it don't take a whole lot of money to do. But all you got to do is knock on somebody's door and ask them, do they want their grass cut? You know, I had my son shoveling snow. He's now 45 or something. I don't never keep up with the ages, but he's getting on up there, and he about 6'5", 6'6", melanated brother, dark skin, weigh about, I'll say about maybe about 270 now, and I started him when he was 8 years old, shoveling snow. First, I started him in front of my house, shoveling snow. They're building him up, you know, building his muscles up, giving him an appetite, a natural appetite. Back then, there wasn't no video games. And he got so, you know, the neighbors seen him doing it, and he didn't have to knock on their door. They came up to him and say, "You want to make some money?" And he latched on to this sister that was in the politics, and she had plenty of money, and she hired him to do little odd jobs around the house, shovel snow, and you know, because he's good with his hands. He could fix anything, you know. Seen me and his mother fixing up the house, doing it yourself, you know, putting in sinks and paneling and stuff like that. And he started putting in fans, ceiling fans, and you know, he wasn't no more than about 9, maybe 12. Yeah, when he started doing that, and the neighbors, you know, they were hiring, you know, and one lady hired him, and he got hooked up with a politician, and he hired him. He hired him, seeing how he worked good, and he worked for them, became their chauffeur when he started getting when he got his driver's license. Worked for them for a long time till he got to be almost a grown man. He was around 17 or 18 or something like that. So, you know, it's it's jobs out here, but you know, a lot of cats don't want to do that kind of stuff, you know. But see, now he don't do that no more. You know, he don't do that kind of work no more. He work in a clothing store. He's a manager of a clothing store, and he stays sharp all the time. And you know, the owners, they gonna, uh, you know, I think he gonna get some interest in the store. He been working there for over 20 years, and so you know, all my children, my daughters, more daughters than sons, they all work. Some of them, you know, are home with their mother, you know, doing their mother thing. But they good mothers. None of my daughters had children until they was in their 20s, you know. And I don't like the cats they pick, but you know, what can you do, you know? But they never been. My son never been in jail, incarcerated, nothing like that. And so uh, he took my advice on some things. A lot of times he was hard headed, but for the most part, Now he's a father, and his sons is following in his footsteps, you know. So a lot of times you could be a leader. You could lead by example, you know. And that's what I recommend, you know. Don't put your faith in one person. I mean, you could take the advice of an elderly person, a guidance counselor, you know, like they used to have in school. You know, I don't know if they still got them, but they have guidance counselors in school. Well, you could have guidance counselor in the neighborhood or in your family, you know. And so when I drop on you about teach a man how to fish and he'll fish for a lifetime, that's true. Because my uncles and them, you know, they taught me how to hustle, you know. And uh, it's been a hustle, but it's also been I've been making it pretty good, you know. Uh, and I'm still, you know, going to keep on doing what I do. You know, I hit a lick every, you know, on occasions. You know, I get paid up front, cash money, you know. So you can't be in fear of the white man. I don't care how many cameras he got on you. I don't care of how many uh, whatever. Just don't fall for his tricks. You know how many people he got following you around for what you say, but he want to know what you do. Because you might say one thing on YouTube and do something else. So he want to break you down like that, see. But if you walk the straight and narrow, you know, don't be caught with no other woman but your wife. And don't be begging for money. See, brothers don't seem to understand that. One mistake, you get into people's money and let one mistake jump off, you're going to go down. So the only reason why you don't go down is because you're either working for the government, or they just using you, and when you get a little bit bigger, they going to bust you down. So it's always going to be suckers. When you see a sucker, you're going to bump their head. So the best thing for the people to do is don't be volunteering your money over. The things that you pay them for, you could do it yourself. Do for self. Black Light out.